across Vancouver. Presented in association with SiriusXM. It's showtime. Please give a warm Just for Laughs welcome to Fretty.
Chet here. Everybody give it up for Chet. Yeah, I'm not doing great myself. No, I just turned 25, which is shitty because I'm starting to become like self-aware about my life for the first time ever. And it fucking sucks. I just found out this about myself. When I was a kid, my dad wouldn't hug me because he thought it might turn me gay. And you know what? It almost worked. Yeah, slightly gay, mostly straight. Right, nobody believes me, see, in these skinny jeans. That's okay. I don't think it's like a lack of dad hugs or anything. I think it's just because like I'm a Gen Z, so I grew up eating Go-Gurt. Yeah, I was conditioned from a young age. You gotta earn your snacks. It's like the same reason why millennials like charcuterie boards so much, right? Because they all grew up eating Lunchables. Alright, so you guys in here are ready for this level 3 thinking. For this Go-Gurt cum joke. I hate it when people say being gay is a choice, right? Because it's not your choice to be gay. It's your uncle's. I love seeing other dudes who just don't react to that like, nah, bro. It's very telling. It's like it was one canoe trip, man. Let it go. And I know you can't stand in a canoe, but you can definitely kneel, for sure. I came here from Chicago. Do you guys have trans people here, or do you guys not let your kids on TikTok yet? Just testing the waters, wanted to see what the temperature was. No, my sister, she's a rock climber. She does free climbing. For those of you guys who don't know what that is, that's where you just pull up to the mountain, put the LeBron James chalk on your hands, and go straight up the mountain with no ropes. It's very dangerous. And she's questioning her gender identity right now, which is confusing the fuck out of my dad. He came to me, he's like, Eric, I'm worried about what these hormones might be doing to your sister's body. I was like, Dad, if you were really concerned about my sister, you people were worried about the free climbing than the hormones. Because me personally, I hope my sister is taking testosterone. Because that bitch needs all the upper body strength she can get. If I want to see her home for Christmas, she better have back hair when she gets there. You know what I got her for Christmas? Manscaped, right? They're stocking. She's trying to become more masculine. I caught her listening to Andrew Tate's podcast. I was like, Dana, this is not the way. She was like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm top G in this house. Just walked out of the room, my dick tucked between my legs. I came here from America. We're pretty divided over there. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Yeah, I don't think we're as divided as like the news makes us out to be. I think we just have like different solutions to the same problems, right? Like think about abortion. Some people pro-abortion and against guns in schools. Some people pro-guns in schools and against abortion. But in reality, we're all just agreeing. We just need to get rid of some of these kids. It's like some people get pregnant and they're like, oh no, I'm pregnant. Quick, get the vacuum before he has fingernails. Other people get pregnant and they're like, whoa. Listen, adolescent depression is at an all-time high. Background checks are not mandatory. If your kid isn't supposed to be here, God will send a classmate. Listen, if you're upset at that joke, shut the fuck up. That's my problem, not yours. I dare you, spend 2 weeks trying to teach your kid Mandarin Chinese and trigonometry. You're gonna want to pop a cap in their ass too. I hate it when people say mass shootings are caused by like violent movies and violent video games. That's not true. If that was true, why has no one ever shot up the Comic-Con? Dude, if you want to live out your violent video game fantasies, there's 7 Fat Master Chiefs right there. You're one of those guys who's like upset that the Super Mario Brothers movie has a strong female lead. The whole cast is waiting for you at the convention center. Alright, maybe I'll leave the school shooting jokes alone. That might be inspiring somebody out there. Like I said earlier, I'm 25, which is, it's shitty because I'm starting to lose my hair right now, guys. It fucking sucks, man. Yeah. I'm becoming more aerodynamic by the day. It's fucking, I'm like right in between like Christian Bale, American Psycho, and Christian Bale, American Hustle. Like that's what my hairline is. And I'm afraid to go bald because my dad is bald. And really I'm afraid to go bald because like once you go bald, you can't get caught masturbating anymore. Like, sir, you know what I'm talking about. It's a completely different visual for the person who catches you, right? Because if you walk in on a bald guy masturbating, it just looks like he's choking a tiny version of himself. It's like a malevolent evil twin that's sprouted up at the hip, and now it's you or him, and you gotta... And listen, guys, the only reason I know this is because my dad is bald. I'm a German Jew, so I'm very internally conflicted. Especially when I jack off. It's like every time I finish, I feel like I owe myself reparations. You know, because I just killed millions of Jews. Just genocide pooling in my belly button. Guys, this is Jisrael right here. And this is Hamas right here. Is that every man's stomach in here is a mass grave. And if you're a cool ass lady, so is your forehead. But you're like, that's disgusting. I agree, the Holocaust was fucked up. So you guys are listening to metaphor. I don't know, like a traditional Jewish family. What the type of Jews that celebrate Christmas out of fear of Hitler? How do you guys feel about Hitler, Vancouver? One who, everyone else, pretty neutral on the subject. Then you'll tell Kanye to come and do a show at JFL. I'm anti-Hitler, that's my stance, it's me personally. I think he was a bad guy. Interesting mustache though, right? Not a lot of guys throughout history have been able to rock the Hitler mustache. Only a few guys, and that's Hitler, Charlie Chaplin, and Michael Jordan. So pretty much if you want to rock this mustache, all you have to do is be the best at what you do. Really what I'm trying to get at with this is hypothetically, if he wanted Tom Brady, he'd probably rock the mustache. Alright, I'll leave the Hitler stuff alone. You guys seem to be pretty neutral on this subject. You guys afraid of global warming? Yeah, why the fuck would you be? Best case scenario, what happens, you get coastlines on the other side and this side of Vancouver. Property value goes way up, you're balling out during the apocalypse. And I assume if you're not laughing, it's because you're a millennial and you don't own property. I'm not afraid of global warming. But what I am afraid of is like the rising sea levels and the consequences of the rising sea levels. Because like the first thing that's going to go is Florida. And I am horrified that we will soon be living in a world with Floridian refugees. Guys, imagine every Florida man being evenly distributed among the rest of North America. Just NASCARs and trailers coming across every interstate. FEMA can't get enough corn nuts in the fucking Florida-Georgia line. Just Mickey Mouse's decapitated head floating up the Mississippi River. And at the head of the caravan are 1,000 bath-salted up Florida men, and they're all dragging the pirate ship from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium. And on the hull of the ship leading the charge is Tom Brady with a Hitler mustache. Anyway, my mom, she's a fucking idiot. I don't mean that like a juvenile, like, fuck you, Mom. I mean, at some point we all look at our parents and we're like, how the fuck did you raise me? I'm an iPhone 12, you're a Nokia brick, how did this translate? I realized this when I was too young. I was 16, my mom, she had one rule for me, and that rule was if you're gonna do drugs, do them in a house where it's safe. So I took full advantage of that, immediately started smoking dabs in the house. You guys know what dabs are? those who don't know what dabs are, it's pretty much as close as they can get weed to fentanyl. Essentially, that's what it is. Dude, when you smoke it, it looks like you're doing hard drugs. So my mom, she comes down, she sees what I'm doing. She's like, "Are you doing fucking heroin?" And I explained to her, it's okay, it's just weed. She's like, "Well, if it's just weed, I just made myself some tilapia. Can I have a hit?" So I just give her a little bit. She doesn't need much. She does the thing through the tubes. She does that thing that old people do when they smoke weed, which is and they hold it. Because when they grew up, weed was so bad that they had to strain and squeeze every last bit of THC into their alveoli, just cutting off circulation of blood to their brain so they could feel something. I'm trying to tell her to not do this, but all I can say is... Eventually she exhales, coughs, smoke flies over her robe, flies open, crepe bush. Looks like a Dementor from the Harry Potter movies. A few minutes go by, she goes upstairs, I hear through the floor, "Ah!" I go upstairs, I think something's wrong. I find her in bed, she looks like a snail you threw salt on, shriveled up. She comes to me, she goes, "Eric, I can't feel the left side of my body. I think I'm having a stroke." I go, "Mom, I don't think it's safer to do drugs at home."